The idea of building your dream home sounds great, but it's also kind of intimidating, right? You wonder, where do we start? What do we do next? And who can help us? At Ole Fed, we know what's real and what's not when it comes to building your own home. We're here to bust a few of the biggest myths about construction, giving you the confidence to start your project today. Myth number 1. Construction loans are difficult to qualify for and require a large down payment. In fact, qualifying for a construction loan is like qualifying for a traditional mortgage. Myth number 2. Before thinking about your loan, you should first buy the land, draw up plans, and choose your builder. The reality is, your first step should be to know how much house you can afford, the amount you can put down, what monthly payments you can manage, and other cost factors. Knowing ahead of time what you can afford will help you work backward to develop a budget you can live with. Myth number 3. Pay as many project costs as possible up front and then secure your loan. That's a big nope. Instead, Ole Fed recommends you save as much as you can early on so you'll have more to put toward your down payment. Later, most of the hard costs and contingency expenses may be rolled into your construction loan. Myth 4, 5, and 6. Myth number 4 says you need to sell your existing house before you can start building a new one. Not necessarily, at least not at a mutual bank like Ole Fed. In some cases, you can actually start the construction process by putting the equity in your existing home to work right now. Myth number 5. Your builder will pay for any needed deposits and other costs. The reality is, in many cases, you're responsible for covering deposits and other associated costs. But no worries, Ole Fed can provide easy access to any funds you need through our construction draw process using our digital project management tool called Built. Myth number 6 claims you can save time and money by acting as your own general contractor. If you're not an experienced professional, you could be making a huge and costly mistake trying to lead the project or do much of the work yourself. Ole Fed strongly recommends using a licensed contractor who can ensure the job gets done right, in the end, saving you time and money, and a lot of headaches. And finally, we're busting myth number 7, that it's more expensive to build your own custom home than to buy an existing home. In today's competitive housing market, the cost to buy versus build can be about the same. It just comes down to how well you manage your budget and expenditures. Tired of myths? Now hear the facts about why Ole Fed is your best financing choice. Ole Fed rolls construction and permanent financing into one convenient package. We close upfront on permanent financing, holding your interest rate at application. But if the rate goes down before closing, you'll get that lower rate. We accept interest-only payments during construction and no prepayment penalties. Best of all, your Ole Fed loan officers and construction specialists are right here when you have questions or need face-to-face help, just like we have been for 115 years. Now that you know myth from fact, it's time to begin your checklist. Connect with an Ole Fed loan officer to get pre-qualified and determine a realistic budget. Choose a realtor or builder to help you locate the ideal building site. Work with your builder to develop plans, bids, and specs. Begin the loan process at Ole Fed. Your loan closes, permits are approved, and it's time to stop dreaming and start building.